In this tutorial video, we're going to be talking about the Knock HomeSwap activity plan available to HomeSmart agents within their exact contact CRM. I'm going to be showing you how to access and assign the activity plan to your contacts to start communicating with them about the Knock HomeSwap program. To find the activity plan, you'll click here on Activity Plans in the left-hand menu. And then you'll find under the marketing plans, the Knock HomeSwap marketing plan. You'll see here it's a 30-day HomeSmart Knock HomeSwap marketing plan. And this plan is set up to be a series of emails only. You could also keyword search for Knock in the keyword search at the top of the page, and that will filter to show you just this plan, as it's the only one that has Knock as a keyword in the title. To view all of the tasks within this activity plan, click the plan name to open it, and you'll see that there's the plan name, a description, that it is a fully automated email campaign to be sent to introduce the HomeSmart and Knock HomeSwap program to your contacts. Each of the emails in this plan are designed to send out that communication, and there's a combination of emails that are designed to look like personal messages from you and emails that are more of a marketing piece with the Knock information. Let's take a look. This exciting news to share email introduces the Knock HomeSwap program, and it looks like a personal note from you. This will include the salutation or greeting at the top of the email, Dear Bob, and the best regards followed by your signature as you've saved it in the system. And I'll touch on where to just double check that your signature is correctly set up in a few moments. Let's have a look at some of the other marketing emails in this activity plan. You'll see that there's a little introduction sentence, and then the body of the email, a nice, beautiful graphic with all of the Knock HomeSwap program information. Each of these emails is designed to focus on part of the program and perhaps draw interest from couples, individuals, or families. Each of these emails is slightly different and will go out automatically on the date that it has been pre-scheduled for. The final email in this activity plan is another personal note from you that sums up the information that you've been sending over the course of the month, and again, will include your branding as it is set up within the system. Once you've had a chance to preview the activity plan, you'll then want to assign it to your contacts. To choose the contacts you want to assign the activity plan to, you can go to the search button or the contacts button in the left-hand menu. This opens the advanced search. I can then search by contact status, groups, or other criteria to filter my contact list so that I'm sending to just those people that I want to communicate about the Knock HomeSwap program with. If you'd like to send it to everyone, you can simply click Display All to pull in all of the contacts within your contact list in the CRM. I'm going to search today for my A list and my B list by clicking on the Contact Groups dropdown and then choosing those two groups from the list. I then click the Search button, and I'm presented with a list of 5 of my contacts. Your list may be larger, depending on how many people you have tagged in particular groups and how many contacts you'd like to send the Knock HomeSwap activity plan to. The next thing I'll do is click the Select Contacts button, and this pulls all of my contacts into list view in the middle of the screen. By checking off one or more or all of the contacts in this list, I can then work with them all at once. The next thing I will do is just double check that I have the appropriate contact group set up in my account. So by choosing Mass Assign Group from the dropdown and clicking Modify Group List, I can check through my list of groups, and I do have a Knock HomeSwap campaign group ready to use. If you need to add that group, you can simply paste it here and add this group to your list of contact groups available. When I click the purple arrow, I then can choose that group from my list and mass assign my selected contacts to the group. This will allow me to search for these contacts in future if I want to send them additional communication or follow up in another way. Once I've assigned them to the group, I'm now ready to mass assign the activity plan. Again, from the dropdown at the top of list view, I can choose mass assign activity plan. And when I click the purple arrow, I'm then presented again with that list of all of the available activity plans. I'm going to choose email, and I'm going to again search for knock to filter to just this 30-day knock email plan. I click continue, and I'm shown all of the dates that these emails will be sending out on. I always like to double check that nothing is sending out on a major holiday, and it looks like we're all good. I'm then going to click assign plan and create selected tasks, and click OK to allow the system to make that assignment. Depending on the number of contacts that you've chosen, the status bar will show you as it's working through creating all of the individual tasks for each of your individual contacts. And that's it. Your knock HomeSwap activity plan has been assigned to your contacts and will start sending out on the first scheduled date. To confirm that your contacts are assigned to the knock activity plan, you can click on the contact name to open the contact record, and then click the Keep in Touch tab within the contact. At the bottom of this page, you'll see activity plans assigned to this contact, and the plan has been assigned. If you wanted to remove this person from the activity plan, perhaps they've asked to be removed from your communication, or you're following up with them in some other way, they become a client, you can unassign the plan, and that will stop any of the future scheduled emails from going out to this particular contact. Let's do that for Kim. Now that we've reviewed how to access and assign the knock HomeSwap activity plan, let's review where to find your email signature to ensure it is set up correctly before you start sending out emails. You'll click on your user profile, the person icon near the top right corner of your screen, and then the signature tab within the middle of the screen here. And you'll be able to see how your signature has been set up. This is typically one of the first steps with getting your exact contact account set up. And you can always come back here to edit. Just make sure you always click the save button. Once your emails start sending out, you're going to want to see if your contacts are opening them. If you click on Mass Email in the left-hand menu, you'll see there is a campaign reporting tab at the top of the screen. When we click through to that and then toggle to Auto Email Opens, this is where you would find any of the opens for those auto-sending activity plan emails. We don't have any yet in our demo account because we just assigned the activity plan today, but as those begin to send out, we'll be able to see the email opens here with the name and the time that they've opened, the time and date that they've opened the email. I also want to mention that there is another version of the activity plan for the knock HomeSwap campaign. If we go back to the activity plan section of the system, and this time click on Mixed, you'll note there is another 30-day HomeSmart knock HomeSwap marketing plan. And if we click into this plan, you'll see that there are additional tasks to the emails. So the same emails that we saw in the email-only activity plan are here. And there are also tasks for text messages as well as phone calls. The text message and phone call activities have the actual text that you would send, and the phone calls have a quick little script of what you would start the conversation about. Let's show you how to assign this activity plan, and then we'll move to how to send the text messages when you get those reminders. To assign this activity plan, you would go through the same steps and search for the contacts that you want to send this to. You may choose to use this plan instead of the email-only campaign, and I'm going to check off that same group and we'll assign our contacts to the plan. Check off all of the contacts, click Mass Assign Activity Plan, and again, when I change my method of correspondence to mixed, I'm then shown this full marketing plan that is the 30-day HomeSmart Knock marketing plan. You'll see again that the emails and texts, as well as phone call reminders, are being scheduled. And we'll let the system just take a second to get those activity tasks created for us. Now that the activity plan has been assigned, any of the emails will auto-send, just like the email-only activity plan. For the text messages and phone call reminders, you're going to receive tasks in your task list. You can find the task list in the left-hand menu here. Let's open our task list and have a look at our upcoming tasks. When the text message task comes up, you will have multiple reminders because there's a text message reminder for each of your contacts that you've assigned to the plan. That may look like a long list depending on how many contacts you assigned. Don't worry, we can mass complete the text. First, you're going to open one of the tasks and scroll down to where you find the notes to copy the text message. Then we will go back to our list view and we would search again for our list with our contact group, Knock HomeSwap campaign. And when I choose everyone, I'm now going to choose Create Mass Text from the drop-down menu. I can paste my text message here, and then I press the Send button to send the message. It's sending it to everyone in that Knock HomeSwap campaign contact group. If someone replies to your message, you will find that message here in your recent text messages, and you will also receive a notification on your phone. You can reply within the system or directly from your cell phone. Let's go back to our task list and complete the task. I'm going to click Show Search. I'm going to type the word text and use the date range to filter the date for when this text message was to be sent. This will show me all of the tasks for the text message due on this particular day. Just like in list view, when I check the checkbox at the top here, it will select all of the tasks within the list. I can then click Mass Complete, and this will complete the task on each of the contact records. To see where the task has been completed, I can go to a contact record and view the Activities and History tab, which will show me those activity plan outbound texts and, of course, any activity plan emails that may have been sent as well. Before you will be able to use the mass texting function of the system, you will need to activate it in the user profile. Let's click on that little person icon in the top right corner of the system to see where we would activate our mass texting. We've already activated ours here, but if you'd like to see how to activate your mass texting, you can click the tutorial button. All it will ask you to do is enter your personal cell phone number. You will choose a custom texting number with a local area code, and then enter your verification code to connect your mobile number to the system's mobile number. This is what allows you to receive the text message replies on your own personal mobile phone. Text messaging is $5 a month for 100 credits and your dedicated number, and you can always purchase additional credits if you're sending a larger number of messages in a particular. If you don't want to use texting, you can always use the email-only plan, and you won't incur any additional cost. This concludes our tutorial today. For those of you that may not have an Exact Contact account, you can sign up at exactcontact.com/HomeSmart. Your first 5 weeks are absolutely free, or if you're a new agent, your first 6 months are free. And then HomeSmart agents have a special rate of just $29 a month at the end of the free trial. If you already have an Exact Contact account and are with HomeSmart but don't see these Knock activity plans within your activity plans list, give our support team a call and they'll be happy to update your account to include the Knock HomeSwap.